And welcome back to the Cool Breeze Podcast, episode 6, where the topics don't matter and we all don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair statement, dude. That's fair, dude.
I don't know what's happening, so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what have you boys been up to recently?
Well,
honestly,
work.
Yeah, working pretty much the same as usual. I will admit.
Yeah.
Is it the same though?
I mean, I don't know. I guess so now at my store specifically, we have to start like monitoring how many people are coming in. Before we had security do it, and now it's up to us. I actually can't remember if I talked about this last time on the podcast. I don't know.
Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Anyway, regardless, I mean, like it's fine. It's just I don't know. People can be rude, and they more than likely will, at any point in the day. You know.
They're rude to you as they're like the door guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People don't like lines, dude.
Oh, people hate lines, dude.
Yeah.
What
they hate waiting.
What do they do?
Okay, listen. I had one lady just charge right past me because there was a line, and she was like, I only need one thing, and I'm like, oh well, that doesn't matter. You know, like there's a line, right? And so she's like, oh whatever, and so she just charges inside the store, and I'm like, all right, well I don't get paid enough for that, so I just kind of let it go. Just kind of let it go, you know.
What if the rest of the line just walked in?
Oh my god,
well,
dude! Hold on. Like she can do it because she's ballsy, but the rest of you can just like, do you want to stay there? Cool. I appreciate that.
Braydon just be like flexing from the door, like you shall not pass. Dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
I find that people are not doing the social distancing anymore at all.
No, people don't give a shit anymore.
No, they don't.
No, they really don't.
Which sucks because like it's not anywhere near being done over yet. It's like it's just gonna get worse, especially seeing how crowded all of those patios are, because every business is like, oh, I don't have a patio, I'm gonna make one, like insert business name here. I don't know if we can say their name, but like they faced off against Vancouver once for the Stanley Cup, and they sell Italian delights. They made a patio by just putting up some wooden blocks and some like patio chairs, and I'm like, if you don't have a patio, don't make one for the business, because people are going to go there and just get sick, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Fully true.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's made me nervous, a little bit more nervous, I think, now that everything is starting to reopen, because it still should be a very real. It's still a real threat, you know, like.
Oh yeah. I saw this picture where it was like how people think it is, and it was like a graph with like a bell curve kind of shape, and then it's like what it actually is, and it's just a regular graph, but it plateaus a little bit and then keeps going up.
Yeah,
right. Is it the one that you shared out?
Yes, I shared that on Facebook, and it's frightening because that's the reality, and
100%.
People just aren't taking it seriously as they should, because oh well, I haven't eaten at a restaurant in months. Okay, you know, I would also like to not be sick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I also don't get that. Like, I haven't eaten in a restaurant in months, so I need to go out. Just order Boston Pizza delivery, and then like light up some candles.
There you go. Just be creative.
Make Boston Pizza at home.
Yeah.
That's a weird painting.
Have a nice night to yourself.
Well,
exactly.
With takeout. You know?
Yeah, I was talking to Ben about this, and it's weird because eating out is so expensive, but you're not necessarily paying for just the food, but you're paying for the atmosphere, which is why I feel people don't like to order in expensive food as much, because it's like, if I'm going to the Keg for a steak, I'm going, you know, to the Keg. I'm not just going for a steak. So or if I'm going to Boston Pizza, you know, I love how nice the like servers are there, and how great the food tastes, and I hope that they sponsor this episode. But yeah, it's definitely, you're paying for the atmosphere too, and the fact that it costs just as much to make the food, like, or like to like order it in. It's weird.
It is.
Yeah,
weird.
that's fair. But another thing I can say to that though is that one thing that I've learned from playing The Sims is that just hang up some art, and you'll always get like that positive moodlet. Just for existing with art around you.
Jesus.
And it's fine. The vibes are good. The scenery is nice.
It's true.
That is fair.
Damn, dude.
one thing I wanted to talk about too, because I'm freaking out about it. I'm not gonna lie. Was our little adventure we went on yesterday.
That was fun, dude. I had
It
fun
was
time.
fun.
Yes, I missed it.
except
I want to
Adam,
hear
yeah.
about it. I want to hear about the mountain
Oh.
and about the ticks because
Yeah.
Okay, so the mountain itself, I'll start with the mountain. The mountain, we went the wrong path the whole way. We wasted 2.5 hours, and the right path was another hour all uphill, so we just said screw it and went home.
Okay, wait. More context to that. Hold on. Okay, so we all decided, we wanted to go outdoor hiking. Where else are you gonna go hiking? So
In the limit of 10.
right. So in limited 10 people within Ontario, we're like, yeah, we can meet up and we can go for a hike and it'll be fun, right? I know that Carson, you have an app that shows hiking trails around Thunder Bay.
I think Carson left.
And so what he ended up doing was he found a hiking trail. I always forget the name. It was like Fox
Mountain.
something.
Fox Mountain.
Fox what?
Mountain was the name. Continue.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
I said Fox Mountain. Am I lagging out?
no,
yeah,
I can hear you.
Hello?
Braydon,
okay.
just to catch you up, Dennis said Fox Mountain.
Oh, thanks,
Fox
Adam.
Mountain. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know what was going on there. That freaked me out. Okay. Anyway, so we arrive at Fox Mountain, and so we start going up the trail, and it's super muddy. There's mud everywhere. There's like these random pallets that are just all over the trail, and
Also frogs.
also frogs everywhere. And so we're like, oh, cool. I don't know, it probably should have been a red flag, but we're like, yeah, no, let's keep going. It did get to a point where it was maintained. Like, I think for the majority of it is a quad trail more so than like a hiking trail. And
Carson's app did say it was muddy at the start.
oh, it did.
I
Okay.
did say that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the mosquitoes there were so unbelievably bad that we walked. I think we got there at like a little bit after like 3:15, 3:30 ish,
Yep.
and I think we ended the hike like a little bit after like 5:15 or something when we got back.
That was like
And
5:30. Yeah.
yeah, and so just the overall hike, we're like, okay, we went up the mountain, we went up the wrong way up the mountain, and we started coming back, and half of us tapped out because we're like, we used all of our energy getting up the big mountain when we were supposed to go down the small one, right? And so Carson just ran up with our friend Mitch, and they ended up taking some photos up there, and we went home, right? And the one thing that's freaked me out ever since is that I woke up this morning to shower for work, and I check in the mirror to see how bad like the bug bites are, and my entire arm, right and left, are completely covered from my wrist up to my shoulder in bug bites.
Oof.
Mosquito bites and everything like that, and it goes down a little bit of my back and even my feet and everything like that, And
Oh, you got it really bad then.
I got it super fucking bad, and I don't know how, right? And so I checked yesterday for ticks, and the itching today was so bad on my legs. I didn't scratch all day. They itched. It was awful. They itched all day, and I'm putting on that like anti-bite gel, that for mosquitoes and stuff. And I'm pulling off my sock from work, and like this random ass tick just falls out, and then I'm like, oh shit, how long has that been there? So now I'm in like panic mode. I don't know. I take all the clothes I was wearing yesterday, all my work clothes and stuff, and I throw it all in the wash. And yeah, I don't know. Here we are, right? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, ticks.
Freaking out,
Ticks are a nasty beast to like get rid of. I had one when I was like 10 or something, and it had managed to like do the whole "I'm gonna suck your blood" and burrowed into my skin, and so
Oh, God.
it was a lot of like researching like how to get it out, and we learned that because like people say to cover it in peanut butter, which
Oh, weird.
Wait, what?
because it'll suffocate it, but that actually doesn't work because ticks are getting oxygen from your blood.
Right.
But what you want to do is like you don't want to burn it or anything because that'll like release toxins in your system. We used, because like my sister had just gotten her ear pierced, so she had ear antiseptic fluid. So we used that to just kind of like wash it off, and then use like tweezers to kind of get it out. But you have to be careful, because you
Right.
need to make sure that the head gets out too, because like sometimes ticks can grow back their bodies or something.
That's a nightmare. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's
Holy
rare.
shit.
So the thing is with like ticks, do you have the tick still?
No. Well,
Okay.
okay. Here's the thing. The second I saw it, I stomped on it, which I knew wasn't gonna do it, and so I wrapped it up in the sock, and I threw it all in the wash on like super high heat. So now I'm like, he's gonna be he's a toasty boy, you know. I'm hoping
Yeah.
he's just gone. So
Fun fact for everybody: if you ever get a tick, even if it's not burrowed into you, which a lot of people don't know, but every year I have to do a health and safety talk about ticks for the lifeguards. Is
wow.
you want to put it into a plastic container, sealed it tight, write on it the location where you were, and the date when you like found it slash were at the location, and bring it to the health unit, because they can test those ticks for Lyme and for other things, and just kind of like get
Like
a reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that would have been, yeah, damn. I wish I knew that. And it didn't. I don't know. I'm not. If there's one thing I want anybody to know about me, it's the fact that I'm just paranoid about everything. Doesn't matter.
This
If
is-
one little
this is
little
true.
thing goes wrong, then I'm like obsessing about every outcome, and I'm like damn, like what's gonna happen now? And like it's weird when I saw it, because like I was like whatever, I don't know, like it doesn't look like it's engorged with blood or anything. It looked like it was just I don't know, just doing whatever, just hanging out. But then again, I don't know, like it could have been just anything, and it's just freaky,
Yeah, ticks are nasty, and like I get it. You're a parasite. You have to drink blood to live. Blah 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 blah. Just don't do it on me. You know.
That's fair, dude.
Um. Anything else about the mountain boys?
Oh, the talks were good. I like the talks.
Yeah, a lot of bonding, but other than that, not a whole lot else
Yeah.
happened. Almost lost a couple shoes along the way.
The Vans.
Braydon's
Oh,
signature
no.
Vans. It's the only shoes he had.
How do you lose?
Rest in peace to Vans.
How do you almost lose shoes?
Okay.
Well, because
Mud.
like
Mud.
the
Yeah.
mud. You step in the mud, and as you're pulling your foot out, it like suctions a bit, and you're like, "Oh, I almost lost my shoe there."
Fair.
James lost his water bottle too on the hike back, like literally
Yeah,
5 minutes
yeah.
away. I forgot about that.
My college water bottle. I dropped it in the mud, and I was just like, "Well, that's destiny."
Claimed another.
Destiny.
Yeah, heckin' wild. But yeah, that's one day I will bring you guys to some fun hike spots which I know of, and I want to bring you to like Wild Goose Beach and all that. There's some cool waterfalls near Nipigon. They're just far away to get to, but have to sort of suss out what the COVID situation is going to be like.
We did talk about doing all day hikes, and like we would be down to revisit Fox Mountain because we really didn't get to the view.
Oh yeah, we did not at all.
Because it was supposed to be only like an hour and a half hike. We're out there for like almost 3 hours.
We can always do it in like August when A, there's like it's a bit nicer weather, B, there's no ticks. Keeping it real.
Yeah,
I'm down.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I'm
chill.
down for
That'd be
that.
cool.
Yes,
Um,
sir. Maybe we should go the right path this time too. Not
Yeah.
just-
Well, okay. Here's the
think
thing.
so
Here's
as
the thing
well.
too. Carson's app gives you a map of the trail, right? And so there are a lot of points in that hiking trail where they diverge, and so you have to make a choice, like right or left, right? And so lo and behold, we're like, let's just go left. And then Carson's like, yeah, okay, let's just go left. I don't know if it was Carson specifically. It might have been me. It could have been any of us. I don't know. I can't
No,
remember.
I'm the one that said let's go left because right was a big steep incline. I said fuck that.
There were 3 different forks that we took the wrong path on.
We chose
we did.
all of them. We had a 50%
chose-
chance on each one to get it right, and nope.
but
Everyone we chose wrong.
We chose 3 paths that all took us further from where we're supposed to go. And like just after the third fork, we were taking a break, taking a stop. I was like, yo, Carson, your trail app has a map, right? Why don't you pull it up and see how close we are to the top? He's like, oh, we must be close to the top now, right? He pulls it up. He's like, don't show the boys. And he showed me. And there was like... It was based on a grid, right? And there were at least a good solid 6 grid squares from where we're supposed to be.
Oh man,
Oh god.
that's
He
how,
said, don't tell the boys. And within like 30 seconds, all the boys knew. And we turned around.
Well,
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, we're out in the open, like we're not far from each other, and the fact that he's like, "Oh, we missed it," and then his voice carried, because you can't hide that, right? And so,
No, you
so we
can't.
instantly knew in like 2 seconds. And I remember I'm turning around, and I ask him, I'm like, did you just say that we missed it? And then Carson just kind of like shut down for a second. He's like, yeah, let's keep going. Like,
keep
trying to
going
ignore
forward. Keep going forward. Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
keep
true.
it going.
We kept going for a bit before we turned around.
Yeah, I don't know why though. What was the point?
I don't know. I think we thought it might
Connect somehow.
go back. It might connect back.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
see, but that is the golden rule though. Left is best. It's if I'm in a dungeon in D&D, I'm going left. I don't care if there's a big sign saying don't go left, you'll die. I'm going left.
I'm
You
going
know?
left, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And people, when I go left in D&D, usually die. So, I haven't learned my lesson, and I'm never going to. So I will keep going left, and I'm proud of you boys for going left, even though you wanted to go up a mountain, and on the right path was an incline, which I assume was
Well,
going up the
okay.
mountain.
We already
Probably
went up
should've
like
guessed.
5 inclines though before that. So I'm just like, what? Maybe the left is where the view is.
And those inclines were also the wrong inclines to take.
Yes, it's the issue too.
And I'm also just gonna throw it out there for a bunch of people who don't hike, going up like a bunch of inclines for like the first hike that we're doing. I don't know if that was like the best choice. You know
Bro,
what
I
I'm saying?
saw-
We were 2 hours into the wrong way up
Yeah.
inclines.
Bro, Carson's like, yo, we should go on a hike. I'm like, okay, I'm getting off work. I wake up at 4 a.m. and working 8 hours. Can you please make it short and simple? Carson, nah, mountain. We're going up a mountain.
We're going up a mountain.
It was supposed to be short and simple. It would have been fine if we went the right way from the start.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It was bad.
Back.
It was bad.
But,
Oh, he's missed the whole story of us roasting Carson.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We didn't all roast you.
I
Oh.
did not roast you.
Thanks,
I
Adam.
just roasted you saying, we're going on a hike. And I said, let's make it short. I'm getting off work after waking up before and work 8 hours. And you're like, let's climb a mountain.
Yeah, so?
Okay, now see, idea for a hike. It's not a hike, but it's actually a 2.5 hour drive, and we go to Terrace Bay and we go to the beach, the secret pump house beach, because it's beautiful.
I don't want to go to Terrace, but it's where my dad lives, so no.
It's also where
Well-
my family lives, and I can show you how to avoid where your dad lives, because I don't know where your dad lives, so I'm never gonna bring you there.
Dennis,
That's
like
smart.
we could also go to Terrace Bay, and it's not like he's gonna instantly know that you're in Terrace Bay.
Dennis has a tracker built into him. So
Also, Dennis, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Your dad beats up all 5 of us?
Yeah.
Unlikely.
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
hey,
like odds.
in this place, though, we also value our mental health and our friends' mental health. So if Terrace Bay is not a safe space, we will not go there. But
Yeah.
I also have an ex-girlfriend up there. That's crazy. So,
You have
That
an
is also-
ex-girlfriend up there too? Damn.
yes, sir.
But Adam's family was there.
yeah,
What's her name, Adam?
I mean Sheila. I doubt that like you dated my grandma.
Yo, that's the one.
You Sheila too? Whoa.
Sheila from Terrace Bay, dude? Oh my god, we go way back.
No, my
name-
grandma
her name
is wonderful. I drove a couple hours the other day with my sister and Ben to go see her, and we were talking about the news, and she was like, "Oh, I just feel so sad for everybody because the cops just keep going and killing those like black people," and I'm like, "Grandma Whitney, God bless you."
Yeah.
Bless up,
Yeah.
Grandma Whitney.
She
Yeah.
is usually shouting at the TV because of Trump, so you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bless.
Bruh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Speaking of televisions and long hikes, Braydon, are you playing Last of Us 2?
Oh, what a segue!
That's a
Jesus
great
Christ.
segue.
I don't
What
really.
a segue! What?
I did actually last
Stop
night.
that.
I didn't get the
Last
segue,
night,
but
I stayed up. I kind of stopped everything. I bought it earlier in the day. I downloaded it, and I think I had my PlayStation and my projector up all day, or all evening, I guess. Like just kind of watching the countdown go, right before midnight, and then I think I stopped everything. I turned off all the lights. I legit lit a candle, cause
Wow.
I was like, you know, I'm going fancy,
Yeah.
and so I turn off all the lights, and I sit down at like the 1 minute mark, and I'm like, this is it. I'm like, this is happening. I'm into it, and yeah, I then proceeded to play it. I'm not too far in. I'm still in like the prologue, and I played it till 1:30, so I'm at least like an hour and a half in.
Wow.
Jesus.
damn, this dude lit a candle. Dude, you do more for that
What?
game than I've done for my girlfriend.
Like,
and I don't know if that says that you do a lot or that I don't do enough. But
That's a little bit both,
Oh,
dude.
Lord.
Right? Who
No.
needs Boston pizza? We're just going to the cow's house, and you know, Braydon's gonna
Get a
light
candle, dude.
a candle, slap a Delicio in the oven, and we're gonna watch him play Last of Us 2.
right?
Yo,
It's
here's
just
a fine
yes.
wine,
let me
baby.
let me
Why
tell
not?
you, serotonin flowing. You know, I was like, I'm in it. I'm into it. Like
Oh, yeah.
I was so, oh god, I was so hyped for it, and for whatever reason, like I started playing it, and I was so invested, and I was like, oh man, holy shit, and I kept asking. I had my stupid Google Home in the corner, and every like I don't know, 20ish minutes, I'd be like, hey Google, what time is it? You know,
damn.
and I'd be like, because I had to work in the morning, so I'm like, I have to like cut it off at some point, you know. So but no, I'm from where I'm at, I'm enjoying it. I think like I can't speak to everything that's been going on, like with there's been like a whole bunch of controversy with Naughty Dog and The Last of Us 2. But I tried to avoid that just for the spoiler's sake, because I know those did leak like, I don't know, 3 months, or what is it, 2 or 3 months ago, before the game even came out.
Jesus.
So I've been kind of avoiding that like wildfire, but I think once I play through the game, I'm gonna like go back through it and kind of see like what was up, what were people saying, like, because it caused like a huge uproar, like people were freaking out about it, and there were polls saying like, would you still buy this game, you know, and obviously like the majority of people
Wow.
would say no, right? And so we're like, holy shit, like I don't know what's going on here,
Yeah.
right?
I don't want to
But-
spoil anything. I was looking into it, like we can like talk about it later, but
Yeah.
like one of the issues which I know the most about, which it's like it's an unavoidable thing which you have to do in the game, and I'm like, that's kind of sus, and you know, but it's one of those decisions where it's like video games are a form of art, and art sometimes has to deal with issues which we don't like, you know. So is it okay for it to do this? Is it not okay? Obviously we'll like talk about it once you've like reached that part, because I think you might know which part, but
Right.
once you reach it. So I don't know, but like at the same time, wasn't there controversy because like Ellie looks like Ellen Page or something? Or
Oh god, yeah, that was okay. That was years ago, and I remember that too.
Jesus.
Because I even when I was when the first game came out, I think I was like 14 or 15, and I remember saying like I had no idea that it was Ashley Johnson who voiced Ellie, but the only thing that I can remember is the fact that holy shit, Ellen Page is in a video game, right? Like I didn't even know that there was some weird thing behind that, right? Like, and like Naughty Dog's spoken up about it. They're like, yeah, no, there's no reason that Ellie looks like Ellen Page, you know, like it's just her character design. But I will admit that her characteristics are uncanny to Ellen Page, which has always made me a little, I don't know, not freaked out, but just like holy shit, like I'm Ellen Page is murdering these people.
Wait,
you know?
wait.
Straight up.
Who is Ellen Page?
I just googled it too. She's a comedian.
She is
lady.
an LGBTQ plus comedian who was the pregnant girl in the movie Juno. She was also in the movie Inception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's blessed, unless there's controversy around her, in which case she's not blessed.
Yeah. But no, I think she's good.
Yeah.
She's in a video game, so there you go.
Yeah. Is she, but like,
made it.
I think she is in a video game, isn't she? Or is it just
She is. Oh no, you're right. She is. She's in Beyond Two Souls,
And The Last
which
of
is
Us. Oh, I think I played that one.
like, yeah, it's by the same people who made Denis, your robot game.
Detroit, Become Human.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human. Yeah.
It's a really
that's
good
what it-
game.
That's what it was.
What do you mean robot game? Put some respect on it, dude.
Or sorry, they're androids.
They're
I don't
people
know.
too, Braydon.
They are
Yeah.
That's the whole point
Sorry
of the
about that.
game.
Yeah, dude.
One of those games.
I would know that if I played the game, which I
Braid,
didn't.
I got the worst ending possible. Only 5% of the world got my ending because I'm.
You
that
got
good
the
at game.
worst ending possible?
Yes, sir.
that tracks? You know?
Yeah, dude, I'm the best, dude. What do you mean?
Everyone died or what?
One person survived, but he ruled the world.
Oh, there you go.
Dang.
It's not really bad though.
No one else in the world did it except for like 200 people out of 1 million.
That means you got a rare ending, not a bad one.
That's wild.
Oh no, there's a happening when everyone survives and la di da di da. No, I murdered.
Yeah, it's not the
dude.
best ending possible, but like I don't know, it's probably still a solid
Yeah,
ending. I'd say the worst ending is everyone dying.
No. So I played the game like 3 times though. I got the ending when everyone
Okay.
died. Everyone died, and then the humans just like, guess what though? They actually do have feelings. We did a bad thing. Let's just like, all the other androids are
Oh,
free.
okay.
It's like some like
Oh,
la di
so
da di
it's
da bullshit.
it's like a martyr situation. All right,
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
it's okay, but like,
James, I thought you were saying murder, but with like an accent. Oh, it's a martyr situation. I was like, yeah, everyone dies.
Sure is.
Speaking of bad games, the Pokemon DLC got me so mad, dude.
Why? It's so much fun.
The
It's so
story was
short.
too short.
I
Yes.
mean, but yes, it's short, but it's an expansion pack. But like,
I beat it in an
Bro,
hour
it
and a half.
costs $20 for like an hour of gameplay.
it's
Hour
40
and a half of
bucks
gameplay.
for part 1 and part 2. So you're also
so-
getting part 2.
So 3
Part
hours
2
is
better
worth 40
kick
bucks
ass,
to
dude.
you.
Bro, it's been like 9 months, and then they deliver this, and I'm just like, I'll be expecting like like a few hours gameplay, like a bunch more world, and I'm not gonna lie, the new wild area is okay,
Kinda sick. Kinda
but like
Beautiful.
it's a nice area, but like all the Pokemon are a large amount of them, not a large amount of them. Some of them are like just recycled from like other parts in the game,
Yep.
and like there is new ones, but like I feel like with all the time they've had, like I was just expecting so much more, and I was really expecting it to be harder because this
I wanted
game,
more trainers, dude.
dude, you can level up a Pokemon to level 100 relatively easily, like
You could do it in 1 hour. If you
in
just do
1
raids
hour.
all day.
Yeah, if you grind it out, you can have a level 100 in 1 hour, and like all the trainers are like level 60, and I'm like, dude, after you beat the Elite Four, they don't even up the difficulty. Like you should be facing like top level threats after you beat the game, you know? Make it
but
difficult.
Carson, you gotta remember that the dev team is pretty spread thin. With projects like Pokemon Smile, they don't really have all the resources to devote to the new expansion.
Get the hell out of here.
What?
Different
Okay.
companies, dude.
Pokemon.
What even
Smile.
is Pokemon Smile? Yeah.
Pokemon Smile is a toothbrushing app where a little like
my
you like
God.
set your phone up on a stand when you're ready to brush your teeth, and it puts a Pokemon over your head, and you have to brush certain areas, and if you brush really well, you can catch that Pokemon. It's meant for toddlers who have
That actually sounds like a really innovative toothbrushing app,
wait,
but
hold
like, but
Yeah.
like,
Imagine you just scare the toddler. The fucking Rayquaza just comes down from the sky.
I
and just roars at
guarantee you it's not going to be Rayquaza coming down
Oh
from the
my
skies to
God.
attack your toddler.
That's hilarious though, no? Just
he's like,
imagine
yo,
that thing.
you brush those molars, kid. I'm all yours.
Yo, Palkia and Dialga just show up.
Right.
Like, whoa!
Right?
You just fought off gingivitis. Come catch us.
Team Ginge. Okay,
Is Ash Ketchum in the corner, dude? He
But-
gotta
It
brush
actually looks
them
like a really
all.
slike app, and it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
That's
Good for-
awesome.
go
Yeah,
right
but, like,
back.
yeah.
We're not the intended audience, and I don't think we're gonna use it. But like,
I'm
it's
gonna
cute.
download
I
it for a
hope
day, dude. You know that.
Going back to the Isle of Armor, though, Have the both of you completed one of the towers? Tower
Yes.
of Water? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you caught every single Pokemon?
No.
In on the island?
Yes.
No, because there's certain ones you can only get through raid. So no, I'm not doing the raid glitch.
Have you found all 150 Digletts?
No.
Have you made
I've
every
started-
single
These are
thing in
gathering
the
things, though,
Cramomatic?
dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm a battler.
This,
dude.
this is for like 100%er people that are like, I need to do every single possible thing. I'm just like, I'm here for some like story mode, some solid battling, and like
some
I just
raids,
want to,
dude,
I
some
just want to
cool
live in the
raids.
world and not have to look and search in every single corner for like a freaking Diglett, dude.
Okay, now I'll admit I am just playing devil's advocate, just to point of contention. I do think as their first run of DLC, it isn't the best that it could have been.
It's super lacking.
It's underwhelming, dude.
But how much did you smile seeing those fast Slowpoke just book it out of there?
I
Bro,
did.
smelled
I
the-
did enjoy that.
Dude, the Sharpedo had me in tears, dude, in the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
they
my god,
haul
they're
ass,
so
dude.
scary. They're so frightening. I'm just trying to ride my bike on the surface of water, and suddenly Bruce from Jaws is after me.
Bro, I love it, dude. I don't know.
Man, you know what's funny though? Like adding on to that, I remember, I think it was like right when school went out, around April, late March, early April. The new Dragon Ball Z Kakarot had a DLC where you could, it basically ties into the show Dragon Ball Super, where there's like a new form, and like Goku gets this whole power upgrade, and
Again.
I was hyped for it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, I wanna play as a god, why not?
Oh, God
And
damn.
well, that's what he's called. He's like a Super Saiyan god is what he turns into, which is fucking ridiculous. Sorry, but and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like a whole new story. And then what it turned into was just like an hour of just fighting the same dude over and over again. And then at the end
That's
of
what you
it,
do in this DLC too. You fight the same two trainers over and over.
well, yeah, and that's what I'm getting to. There's I feel, I don't know, there's some great DLC that comes out, for cheap. Like, mind you, I think the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot one, like, alone, there's a second one coming out sometime. I don't know if it's this year or next year. But this one was like $40
Jesus.
Oh wow!
by itself. Yeah, and people are like, "Yo, this is ridiculous." This game came out in September or something like that, and its first DLC is so lackluster that like you're done in an hour, right? For $40, like that's
That's
awesome
pretty
too,
cheese, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but at the same time, it's just more fuel in my fire for hating Goku. I hate him. I hate Goku.
Why?
He's so stupid. I
wrong
hate
with
He's
him.
pretty
Goku?
dumb. I, will
I
admit,
don't
he's pretty
respect
dumb.
him. He,
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
that's totally fair.
out of
Why does he beat his wife or what? Jeez.
I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
He might as well. No,
He
I
does?
just really don't like him. Like, there's just like, when like you're in the woods, and you see a creature that's going to kill you, and it's fight or flight, but like you choose to fight because there's so much wrath built up in you.
Okay.
That's me at Goku. I just
Why
Oh,
though?
wait, hold
it's
on.
I
don't
just
know, maybe you're
don't
not
like
answering the
that.
question. You're just
you know,
like, yo, I just hate
he's-
him, and I'm like, but why? And you're like, because I just
I can't
hate him, dude.
explain. There's something in my brain
I can.
chemistry. I
you
just
just
really
built to
don't
destroy
like
Goku.
the like Dragon Ball
can.
art style. I don't like Dragon
Him-
Quest or whatever.
Braydon, go off. Braydon, go off.
Okay, no, I get it, like 100% for Adam. Because listen, I like Dragon Ball, but I don't watch Dragon Ball because I like Goku. I don't know. Goku's super lame. I'm not gonna lie. He's really dumb, and not only that, but he's also just, like the weeb Superman.
Wow.
essentially.
Jesus.
Like he's like unbeatable, and and not only that, but just he's not like a fun character to watch, because like no matter what, you always know that in the end he's just gonna come out on top, right?
Yeah.
Which has been like the whole Dragon Ball Z formula for what, like 30 years almost. since,
Until
like, the
he
80s?
doesn't, though, you know?
Yeah, until he doesn't. But it's also been 30 years of
Bro,
just, of just that nonstop.
It's like the Undertaker at WrestleMania. You thought he was going to win his whole career, and then suddenly, boom, defeated.
Yeah, but the
You know?
Undertaker's like an old man, dude. He was like 60 years old or something when they beat him.
He's 55, by the way.
That's
no, he
so
was not
old
60.
to be, dude. A 55-year-old wrestler.
Oh wait, speaking of wrestling, you see the controversy that's happening right now?
No, what's happening?
Wrestling? No. What?
Oh, bro, I saw on Twitter so many wrestlers are being exposed for being like sexist and or sexual allegations, assault against women, and beating them. Like
Oh my
half
God.
literally half the WWE roster is on it, and other
Whoa.
promotions too.
What about Rey
Whoa,
Mysterio?
really?
Is Rey
It's
Mysterio
a
on
lot.
it?
Oh no, Rey Mysterio is good, dude.
Oh hell yeah! I love
Sick.
that guy.
No, but there's a lot, dude. A lot of like the development talent, like NXT UK and a bunch of other people.
Just like anyone who has to
insane.
do with WWE is just a
Yeah, a lot of
sexual
them
offender.
are. Like a lot of them are. A lot of them get exposed. I know. It was insane.
By what? Like, how did they?
Well, so one female came forward and then started a movement basically, and then any female that's worked in the business is now telling the story about what's happened.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's actually insane. Like look it up if you have a chance to read it, but it's like it's brutal. Some of these people are like they have like videos and like text messages. Like, God damn, these guys are stupidly insane.
Yeah.
Is John Cena on it?
No, dude, John Cena's a king, dude. He donated $1 million to the Black Lives Matter stuff too. Like that dude, respect all the way.
$1
Dude,
million.
he knows Chinese. John Cena
Yeah,
speaks Chinese.
Yeah, he speaks 8 languages. He donated $1 million to the Black Lives Matters thing along
Wow.
with the BTS. He matched them.
Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
God,
sick.
God bless that man. But also going back to the wrestling issue.
If God can see him, he'll bless him.
Yeah. You can't see. But yeah, no, it's usually in the cases where it just takes one person to kind of speak up, and then everybody else kind of gains that courage too. It just sucks when, like, a lot of times when women do speak up, a lot of times people are like, oh, you're just doing it for attention. It's like, no, we need to listen to these stories, because, like, even if it does turn out to be fake in the end, it still draws attention to, like, the hidden lives
I don't know.
of celebrities.
My issue
Right.
with the allegations in general, without 100% proof, is basically he says, she says. That's my defense too, though. You know, because you don't want to ruin
Yeah.
someone's career over this either, right? So
Yeah, and
a bunch
that's
of information's getting leaked, but I don't know what
Yeah.
to do with it.
that's why it's kind of hard to, like, suss those situations out, because you want to believe that everybody is doing it because they want to share their story and they want justice versus, just doing it to ruin somebody's career.
But there are people who just go to ruin careers.
And
Yes,
That's a
sir.
sad
Yeah.
thing.
they're not cool. They
Bro,
are
one of the
scum.
most- You guys don't watch sports at all, do you?
Nope.
Not really. There's one
No.
famous, like, he was supposed to be the number 2 prospect in the draft in, like, 2016, 2017. He's an Oregon dude. He's famous because he's 6'9", shredded dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got kicked out of his college and was not eligible for the draft because a girl at his college, it was eventually proven false rape allegations against him, and he lost over $50 million worth of contracts and stuff.
Man, that sucks.
Oh shit.
And she got 2 years.
that's for
She got 2 years probation, no jail time.
Yeah, we'll see. But, like, on the same case though too. Speaking of, like, rape allegations and college people, heckin' Brock Turner is roaming free.
Oh yeah. Brock-
Wait, who is
yeah.
Brock Turner?
Who's Brock
The
Turner?
rapist
So-
Brock
Oh,
Turner?
you guys don't know who Brock Turner is?
Brock Turner is a rapist first and foremost. We need to preface it with that.
His full name is the rapist Brock Turner.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
Jesus.
Brock raped a girl, and it was, like, taken to court and all of that, and he was guilty of it. But the judge was like, oh, but I don't want to ruin his career. But it's like, that girl's gonna have to live with that for the rest of her life. It's gonna cost her so much money in therapy because healthcare in the US sucks, and, like, just living
What was
with
his
those
career?
triggers. His career was swimming, and because he was a white kid, they were like, oh my god, but this, like, poor swimmer, he was so good. Versus,
Right, which-
I
I
think I
don't
remember that,
understand.
actually. I think I remember
Yeah.
people being mad about that.
Yeah, and I don't understand
how.
how anybody passing a ruling like that could even remotely think like that. You know, like,
Yeah.
here's this guy who was caught sexually assaulting a woman, and in the end he got nothing. Like, he got a slap on the wrist.
He
Like,
got a
that's
free
it.
pass.
Wait, hold
yeah.
on. What school did he go to?
It was in America. I can't
Yeah.
remember what school he
One
Was
of
it
the
a
big
rich
ones.
School? No, I was gonna say if he's a rich school, dude. He probably just grabbed the judge. Simple as that, dude.
well, he did serve 3 months jail time, but was left off, but, like, let out on, like, something on
Good
good
behavior.
yeah, good behavior.
I
But
think
I'm
it was,
like,
yeah.
3 months is not enough time to learn any sort of lesson of, like,
Yeah.
hey, it's bad to do this. Like he should have had scholarship taken away, kicked out of his college, minimum 5 years jail time, and if he's good throughout all of that, then you know, go back to your pool, Brock. But it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, the American justice system's weird though. Look at like 6ix9ine, dude. That dude spent total of a year and a half in jail and then got released. Like he did snitch and all, but he still did a bunch of crimes as well. But you know,
The issue with that is that the government struck a deal with him for him to be an informant. They thought that his crimes were lesser than the potential of what they could get.
bro, he put a hit on 5 people. What do you mean less potential?
Yeah, but they got like a lot bigger criminals than him, like out of it.
The
though.
guy, the gang that he was running, basically, that said
Exactly.
he wasn't running, but still.
Yeah. It is a dark world, but, you know, it's up to us to make it brighter.
Yep. With
Oh,
Pokemon
that's
toothbrushing apps.
Yeah, Pokemon toothbrushing apps with Destiny 2 Beyond Light. You know, I know that that's about going into the darkness, but it's going to make me pretty happy.
Jesus, that's sad.
Well, it's the narrative, you know? It's
Yeah,
the
dude.
narrative.
We're going to the birthplace of the EXO.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, which is the other 3 people in this chat, the EXO are like robots. So like in like Destiny, which we have talked about the robots in Destiny before, but the EXO are the robots, and like there's a whole bunch of shady stuff going on with their history. So we're gonna learn about it, and we're also gonna get to see the Fallen, and they're all cute, and I want to kiss them all. So
Wow,
The
dude.
Fallen?
yeah, the Fallen are the main enemy race of Destiny.
Nice.
But they're
Wait,
also
what?
like allies, and like, you know, like I think I love a good redemption arc of like, because like they aren't necessarily adversaries. It's, hey, this, because the traveler fled their homeworld and abandoned them. They just want to get it back. They like want to go back to their civilization, but they turned into like spacefaring pirate sort of thing. But some of them are good, and some of them are starting to join us.
I feel
But
like the lore of Destiny just is a big clusterfuck of like wild stuff.
it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, and I love stories where like it isn't just what's present in the game, but it's like outside of the game, like Bionicle, you know, where it's there's so much.
We're back to
There was
Bionicles.
movies, there was comic books, there was online serials. Wow.
Online serials.
Yeah, like SERIALS, not like
Like
Cocoa Puffs.
my morning cereal.
Yeah.
Only
Morning.
my
God, if there was
online only.
Bionicle cereal, I would not be alive today.
It's just be Bionicle pieces in milk.
It's,
Right?
it's
What do you
just
mean?
Legos.
Dude, you used to be building stuff from the cereal. It's like just a box of toys.
Get a nice mouthful of hands, you know.
Yeah.
Nice mouthful of gears, dude. Just ready to rock the morning.
Exactly.
Speaking of weird food stuff, we need to bring back Shrek green ketchup.
Yeah.
Wait, was there
What?
green ketchup? What? I
Hell
remember
no,
Twinkies.
dude.
Weren't there Twinkies?
I feel like I
or something?
remember that.
Yeah,
I
let me
don't-
let me pull up some pictures while we talk about Shrek food. Endorsement.
Shrek food.
Yo,
There
Shrek,
was so much Shrek food.
bro, Shrek gummies hit different. I swear, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Gummies don't hit the same.
Scooby-Doo gummies were
There
good
were-
though.
They were good, but
Shrek-
Shrek was better, dude.
Shrek gushers.
Yeah.
Shrek
Ooh.
toaster
Shrek
strudels.
ketchup is easy squirt, blastin' green.
Oh god.
Nice.
Oh god.
Yo, why did
Very
you say
good.
squirt like that though?
Yo,
Hold up.
it's Shrek up. What the hell is that? Blasting green.
That's a cursed image right there.
Shrek.
That is a cursed image, actually.
Shrek good.
Yeah.
The Shrek Happy Meals from McDonald's too.
Yeah.
Oh baby,
Those were sick.
Shrek
Should we get
ogre
this?
heads.
the Shrek shake from McDonald's too, or no?
No.
Isn't that? Do you mean the Shamrock Shake?
No. They called it the Shrek
Okay.
shake for like when the movie came out. It was literally the Shamrock shake, but they said it's Shrek.
Wow.
Okay, I remember the Twinkies. I remember those.
And the Shrek M&Ms.
Ogre cherry. Ogre icing.
I don't like the ogre green creamy filling. I'm not a fan of that. I'm
What
not
is
okay
ogre
with it.
icing? What does that mean?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know, Adam.
Food color and icing, Adam. It's simple, dude.
Shrek pizza rolls? What?
Why was there so much Shrek food? Honestly, like why
Turn
did
your
they?
tongue green.
Why did
Dude,
they?
Shrek dominated the market and everything, dude, for like
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
years, dude.
Oh yeah,
See-
but like Why were they
I
like,
missed
yo,
that.
if we're gonna pick a movie, we're doing Shrek. And just make everything green, dude.
That
Shrek
that
was the best movie of like
Yeah.
a decade. For a
No,
while, dude.
Shrek is the bomb.com, but like,
that was the thing back then. Was it was food tie-ins to children's properties because kids have to eat. You know.
yeah, might as well eat your favorite cartoon characters.
Yeah, because there was Pokemon cereal. There was
Oh yeah,
so
there's a
many
bunch
things.
of stuff.
Yes, but nowadays we have horrible things like Star Wars bananas, where it's just a sticker and it's to the chat.
Yeah, dude.
I was hoping they would like paint the banana like a lightsaber or something.
No, it's
You know what's
stupid.
wild?
No.
My friend Ben, his family owns an antique shop in Thunder Bay, and I remember one of the things whenever I go to hang out with him, he has this like it's kind of gross but it's kind of cool. This old peanut butter jar from like the 80s. There's still peanut butter in there, so it's like it's a little fucked
Is it
up.
Shrek peanut
but-
butter?
No, it's Mario.
Oh wow!
It's
that's
a
cool,
Mario
actually.
container full of like super old peanut butter, and besides the peanut butter, it's fucking sick. I'm just
Clean
throwing
it
it out
out then.
Have you,
Yeah,
have you
well,
tried the
I
peanut
don't know,
butter though?
it's-
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like honey that's like that'll last forever? Like I don't know how peanut butter.
there. I
works.
don't know, dude. By this point it would be super sus.
I know like
I
honey
would've been-
lasts for like millions and millions of years or something stupid like that because it's
Yeah.
found in Egypt and then it's still good to this day or something like in the pyramids.
But the sarcophagus cheese. Oh no, we can't eat that. Fuck off.
What the fuck? Oh wait, okay. I have a weird story that I thought about today while I was at work actually that I wanted to tell.
Okay.
Not a weird story, but okay. So you know when YouTubers do those things where they'll like go on their social media and they'll be like, oh, send us something and you might be featured in the next video, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Me and my friend Josh, in like God, I don't know. We were in like grade 11, so maybe like 2015, going into like 2016 maybe. There's this guy. His name is Steven Suptic. And
Okay.
I wanted to be very clear with that because his last name can be misconstrued. So he used to have his own channel where it would just be like his first and last name, and I think when he did it, it roughly had around like 300,000 to 400,000 subscribers.
Nice.
And he used to do like these Snapchat videos where like he would try to ask his viewers to send him something to make him laugh or whatever. I can't remember why. It was something like just to show like cringy stuff, like try not to cringe challenges and stuff like that. And at the time, me and my friend Josh were like, yeah, fuck it, let's just send something super stupid in, right? Something that we figured that would never get in. And it was something like we said like a dad joke or something. It was something like we were out golfing for whatever reason. I don't remember why.
What?
And we were just like, hey, Josh, I'm hungry. And then Josh would be like, oh, hi, hungry. I'm Josh. And lo and behold, that made it in the fucking video.
Wow.
We were freaking out, and two, I was also super embarrassed because I feel like we could have tried a little bit harder.
What do you mean you made the video, dude?
You might not have
Yeah,
made it
well,
if
we
you
made
tried
it in
harder,
the
though.
video. And I'm like, I've been trying to find the video for years, and I wish that I could, but he switched up his brand, like channel completely, and that's Sugar Pine 7 is what it became, and they became affiliated with Rooster Teeth.
Okay.
So all their videos changed, and
You know, you could go
Um,
back like YouTube, like you could go back in time for like there's a website that makes you go back on YouTube with the old stuff and find the videos.
But
oh, can you actually find their videos? I
If the
might. If
video's
I can,
hidden-
I'll show you guys.
Wait,
by
you can,
Sometimes,
the person.
If I can, I'll show you guys because it was so dumb, and it was one of those moments where I'm like, I can't believe that made in the video, and I think he roasted us really hard, and I can't remember what exactly he said, but it was like a decent like 1 minute part of the video where he was like, damn, I can't believe these guys just sent me that, And we're like, yeah, we sent him that, and it was.
And he just roasting you guys.
He's probably roasting under the fucking golf swing, dude.
Oh yeah, and it was funny. I forgot about that for years, and I remembered it at work of all places, and I thought it was super funny.
Okay, speaking
That's
of
hilarious.
So has that ever happened to you guys? Like where you send something into like a YouTuber or something like that?
I've never been like, I
not
never
that
made it into the
invested.
video.
I haven't been that invested to YouTube to send them shit, dude. Not gonna lie, I'm just like, whatever.
Well, like when I was a kid, my mom sent in my birthday to like TVO Kids, and they were like, "Hey Adam, happy birthday! Go
Oh,
look in the
lucky.
Oh my
bathtub."
God.
And it was like
That's
a
awesome.
copy of
That's
Pokemon.
awesome.
Yeah,
What?
I remember I sent something into, I think it also might have been TVO Kids, but I remember, like, on the back of, my, yellow cartridge for Donkey Kong 64, there's, like, a sticker I got from TVO Kids about something.
Oh,
It
that's
might
sick.
have also been a birthday thing as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, speaking of wild things that people sent in, do you guys want to hear the craziest story? This like isn't mine, but I think that you guys might get a kick out of it, and also might hate me.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so to preface, there's a drag queen named Katya, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce her last name. And she's like she just loves wacky and wild things like the occult and aliens and like witchcraft. So her fans like usually bring her weird things. So there was like this one fan. She was like, "Hey, Katya, my roommate and I wish to know if you want to take a photo at your show meet and greet with my roommate's amputated freeze-dried leg, if the theater will even let us take it in." So, of course, she's like, "Yeah, I got that email. We will discuss." So they ended up bringing it in. And she has a photo with this person's freeze-dried amputated leg. Do you want me to send it?
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, are
Yeah.
you kidding me? Absolutely.
Is it like shriveled up?
Oh
my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
It's not even
Why
in a
not?
bag or anything. Oh my god.
I thought the other people would at least be in the photo too, like they're all posing.
Nah,
with
it's just
the
this guy's leg.
No.
Okay, for anybody who's just listening, it's just the drag queen, and she's straight up holding the foot.
Bro, not even that though. My biggest concern with this, right, is why would you just have the foot in your freezer?
Right? Like why? Like
That's so
I get
weird.
it. Like I wanted to keep my wisdom teeth, but you know the nurse threw them out.
Yeah, but this is your foot.
It's a bigger part of your life. It's not just random teeth that came in like, oh, those are bad, take them out. It's your foot. You had that for a while. Like, I
Yeah.
understand
Yeah,
why you
right.
want to keep it around.
Bro,
I'm just gonna throw this
My
out
dude,
there.
my dude
That's
built
not,
that from scratch, dude.
Yeah, that's.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's not COVID safe. That's
That is not
that's
COVID safe. I agree with you.
She starts coughing and stuff as soon as she touches it.
yeah. Oh my
What, the
god.
freezer foot's gonna have the virus. Okay, yeah, I don't believe that.
James, I don't know who else has touched the fucking foot, my guy. So
I
yeah,
was
I'm
just
gonna-
This was
freezer
over
foot.
a year ago, so it's okay.
I'm still
Oh,
gonna
no.
assume that like people haven't been going to this guy's freezer and touching his foot.
Yeah,
but I don't know
would
what-
trust a freezer foot before I trust any of your guys' stores.
That's true.
Oh, hold up. We're very safe here at my store, dude.
You might be
that's so
safe,
weird.
but the patrons sure aren't.
No, dude, they're fucking dumbasses, dude.
Wait, so
Yep.
did this guy
Exactly.
was this guy carrying around his foot the entire event then?
Yes.
I guess so.
Oh,
'Cause, like,
jeez. You put it like in
you
his
know,
backpack?
like at a show's meet and greet, it's usually before the show. You like go and meet them. You get a picture fast. So I guess that they were carrying it around the whole time because like you like don't want to drive home and leave your spot unless it's assigned seating, of course.
unless
but,
they have a hotel room, just drop that bitch in the fridge real quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I believe that it was
Were they
in
like-
Canada.
Were they like, oh hey, I gotta go because this thing is thawing out quick.
Oh my god.
Right? It's wiggling.
It's like,
It's wiggling.
I think if it went towards again, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, you say it's Canada, right? Just put that thing in the snow, dude, outside. It's
Oh, it's trippy that you can see the bone coming out of the top.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
freaks me out the most. That is what
You-
freaks me out the most.
I
You
don't
just
like
get one
it.
of those extra large Ziplocs, put a couple of freezer packs in there, and you're good.
Right?
Extra large.
Bro, that's a full-on foot. You need a couple extra large Ziplocs. Like you need like some like
A cooler.
Maltese, multi, you know.
Yeah. But see, I think that would be fun, and if we're ever famous enough where people are like,
no.
I'll take the photo. I would love to do that, you know? Like, it's cool. I think it's a wonderful souvenir of, you know,
Honestly,
getting your foot taken off.
I do it too, just so I could, like, when I'm old and I'm like telling my grandkids stories, I can like whip out the picture and be like, check this out.
Right?
This is me holding some other man's leg, and then I can just make up whatever reason I want to, for, like, you know, to tell them why I'm
For
holding
having that
someone's
other man's
foot.
leg.
Just grab my purse.
Right.
I wouldn't touch it, but I'd be in the photo. Like I'd be around it, but I just wouldn't want to touch it.
Right.
I'd hold
See,
it, dude.
but
I'd hold that.
She also takes it a bit far, and I think like fans have sent her baby teeth or something, or like she has a
God.
jar. I don't know. I think, you know,
Yeah.
you do you. I think it's cool because, you know, it's like a little relic, you know, like, oh, this is weird.
Wait, hold on. I just realized
Homegrown, baby.
the way she's holding the foot's like she caught a fish, dude. The way she's smiling and everything. Like, look at my
Oh,
fish,
yeah.
dude. I just caught. I just realized it.
Look at my fresh foot, you know.
Big catch
Oh,
of the
God,
day.
Big 20-pounder here, boys. Big 20
Right?
pounder.
Let me tell you, Wendy's would not serve that foot because it's been frozen.
Same with Tim Hortons, buddy. Always fresh.
Yeah, Tim Hortons.
Nah, I bet they got frozen stuff there.
Yeah,
Timmy's?
Tim Hortons is 100% frozen stuff.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
kidding me? There
Don't
was
they
no
have like
way.
frozen donut dough that they just thaw out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just dough,
And
though.
I don't know if they use real eggs either.
Oh, conspiracy, James. What you gonna say, dude? I don't know.
I
off James.
don't think they do. Cause I remember my buddy who worked at worked at McDonald's for years. He'd always talk
That's
mad shit
McDonald's.
about
Oh.
McDonald's. They use fresh eggs though. At least his. did.
Yes, McDonald's uses fresh eggs, but fun fact, they can say that like they use 100% real Canadian beef because that's the company's name.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, are you
yeah.
serious?
Wow, that's wild. Is that what
That's-
A&W does?
Yes.
Probably.
That's
I
insane.
thought A&W
Holy
actually
shit.
Canadian beef.
No.
I'm pretty sure they do.
That's a company's name too.
I know it's a company's name, but like I honestly, I think A&W actually has Canadian.
That's a mind
Yeah,
fuck
I
right
would
there. I'm
trust
not gonna lie.
A&W with that.
No, but I know for Timmy's, you know, like you say the eggs aren't fresh. They are technically, but not. They use a lot of like egg whites and shit, like carton stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't
You know what-
crack eggs. is
You
what
You know
I-
what's crazy?
is what it is.
There's always like that stuff there, is so interesting to me. The fact that they could get around something like that, where it's like just the public will be like, yeah, it's 100% fresh, not frozen, right? But it's like,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were talking
like-
about. I didn't know if we were talking about the foot or the Tim Hortons style
You know what, dude? If it's fresh, then
I'm talking
you
about
know.
I'm talking about the Tim Hortons thing, because there was like this whole thing. I was watching. I've been super into John Oliver recently.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, you got that rabbit hole? Good luck.
yeah,
Dude.
I go down that rabbit hole every year.
I love
So
John
just
Oliver.
binge
I do the
watch
same
Oliver.
thing, Braydon.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's so
and
funny.
one of the things that he talks about is the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson.
Oh yeah.
And
Fuck.
That
there
guy,
was-
he's a
there was one
Oh
thing
my god.
that he brought up that could be he could be some evil mastermind or something, right? Because I think there was something with a controversy going around him, right, with his double-decker bus campaign for when the UK was trying to leave the EU, right? And so because search engines were looking for the double-decker bus thing, and it was such a huge widely searched thing, what he did supposedly was he went on to do a TV interview and talked about how he loved painting model double-decker buses, right? And so everybody was like, yo, that's fucking weird. Why would he love to paint double-decker buses? And so people were speculating it was this weird thing where now instead of searching up like Boris Johnson double-decker bus, instead of it being the EU campaign, it would be him talking about the model train or him talking about his like model buses.
Yeah.
That's
right.
called
That he
manipulating
paints.
the media, dude. That's smart.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
that's a
That's what
thousand
and
IQ
that-
play. Did it work?
Yeah. Oh, I think so. To a certain extent, it
I mean,
did.
they
Like, I
Brexited,
mean,
dude. So yes, it did work.
they even talk about how Boris Johnson's hair, like the way he appears before the media, it's meant to make him seem like he's a character, right? And people have cited the fact that when right before he'll greet the public, like he'll even mess up his hair even more, right? To more play into that idea that he's this sort of like, I don't know, goofy but lovable persona or something, right?
Oh, wow.
Which is just super weird, like super wild. For to mind you, that's all just speculation. Like that's not like
Disney
fact or anything.
might have done that too, because like people would search Walt Disney on Ice and Disney Frozen, and now you just get the skating show and the hit movie. So
Right, and not actually his conspiracy theory.
Oh, you get the Futurama clip, dude. I remember that episode. That was wild.
yeah. We are approaching our hour mark. Does anybody have any final thoughts?
Ooh, Dennis, I think you had something. Right?
Oh, hell yeah. We didn't mention this in the hike, Adam, but I had an epiphany during the hike.
Oh yeah?
And he wants your thoughts on it.
Okay.
He would not stop talking about it.
What do you mean? Braydon, it's a good idea. So, I picked on the hike, right? I was talking to, I think it was just Carson, right? Me and Carson went a little bit back because we ran up ahead a bit and then we had to follow their line.
Mm-hmm.
The epiphany was a tier list of girls that I have banged or got blowjobs from. And what are your thoughts on it?
Well, first, I'm going to look at it, okay, we are going to sociologically dissect this. First, we're going to look at it from...
Dennis, maybe you should have brought this up at like the 40-minute
This
mark.
could have been an hour of tier
Not,
list.
James would let me do that.
Quick thoughts, don't. Because it's partially objectifying women in a way which they'll never know about, like...
I'm not going to use names.
Even though, like, as much fun as it might be for them to do it, like if you guys were on a list, we might be okay with it. They might not be okay with it because they don't really have that consent. But at the same time, if it's like a personal thing and it's only being done for you, being like, yeah, like I thought that like this girl was better than this girl for these reasons, but like I don't know, it's
What if we made up nicknames for all of them? Because
We already have.
we basically
dude.
do.
We already have, dude.
yeah.
And let me tell you, good head chick, she's right at the top.
She is.
I just want to point out. I said it sounded scummy during the hike.
We know
And-
that.
And it is.
And my counterpoint to that was chicks do this already, so I kind of...
Well, see, just because they do it doesn't mean that it's okay. You know?
Okay, but like 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I can still do 2 wrongs, you know?
Right,
Yes.
but you could also be the bigger person and
Right.
not rate and or I don't like that. I don't know, the whole idea of like the tier list and everything like that. Just like it weirds me out, because I know that if I were in their shoes, I'm just saying like
Why would they? They're not gonna know. About the
no,
skills
like
ever.
hypothetically, Dennis, like the idea that like somebody is gonna rate our time together, like that freaks me out.
That's
Yeah.
not-
I
It's not
think
time,
it's
though.
examining it's hard because it's like examining sex as both a meaningful interaction and a meaningless just thing that humans
Wait, hold
do,
up.
because
No,
for some people like doing those intimate acts is a deep emotional connection. For some of them it's just bang it out for a quick so
Right.
it's hard
I'm waiting
to
strictly on performance. That's all I'm
categorize.
saying, dude. Strictly performance.
Yo,
I'm a fair,
okay,
I'm a fair
wait.
judge.
I think like don't post it on your Facebook wall because that would just be really weird, or anything like that. But I mean, like you can make it because like why not? I mean,
Yeah,
you're not gonna hurt anyone, but just don't go like, don't
Just don't
go
DM
like
them the
marketing
list.
it out on the internet or anything. Be
Yeah.
like, yo, who wants to know? You know what I mean?
Which
What's this?
this podcast is kind of doing that.
You,
What's the
you in
next
Thunder
topic?
Bay? Let me tell you who's the best and who's not.
And the greatest
This is
surrounding
tier list.
areas. Just saying. Just not Thunder Bay, dude.
Yeah.
And the greatest what?
Thunder Bay areas, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
global.
So my thought, succinct, is don't. But I cannot control you or
I've
your
already done it. I'm not gonna
actions.
lie.
I know you have, which is why I'm saying I don't condone it. But I know it's gonna be done, or it already has been done.
Yeah, I'm done as like 2 hours before the podcast.
Yeah. So,
Lord.
yeah, that's a fun little wrap up point. Is
A little way to end it, I
Dennis
guess. Yeah.
objectifying women, but not really objectifying them, because it's like, okay, here, take it this way. You're only allowed to say nice things.
I can't for
Yep.
one. I can't for one.
I don't care.
We'll find one.
Only
The one that injured my dude doesn't deserve nice things.
was it the swing yeah move? Was it the swing yeah where he brought that injury upon himself?
No.
No.
Okay.
Carson, you can say if you want. Go for it.
I don't want. This is your thing, dude. It's weird if I know all your shit. I mean, it's gonna be weird either way.
I had a
He
girl.
keeps telling me about it. And like,
I mean,
I had a girl bite on my dick and have a scar on my dick now, Adam.
Okay, so see, in moments of harm, it's okay to not look at a positive, but just exclude her from the list. Just be like, nope, sorry, you're not on the list. You didn't make it to my positive list of
she got a
meaningful
D-
sexual
on that one, yeah.
experiences.
No, I mean she's in
I
Z tier
think
now,
Denis
dude. She's
had
almost
a
the
D
Z
minus
tier.
on that one.
What'd you say, Adam?
Oh my god.
Carson said she gets a D minus. I think Denis is the one who had a D minus on that bad boy.
You know what's crazy? I still have the scar to this day.
That is how scars work.
Yep,
and the emotional scar to match, you know.
Yeah.
Sir, I got
All right,
crosses.
well-
Welcome, boys.
Emotional and physical scars aside, this has been a wild podcast. Does anybody have any final thoughts?
I don't think so. I hope my bug bites go away. Not gonna lie.
Yo,
Unless
same.
I'm going to the hospital.
Just go to the hospital.
I'm sure
I got
it'll be
eaten by
okay.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. I'm devoured. Like
Yeah.
it's
Dang.
not good. It's
I
not good at all.
similar.
I have similar too.
I'm all bumpy.
Yeah, I'm
That's
chilling.
okay.
Yeah, James
Alright.
got 0, dude.
no, I didn't get 0. I got a couple, but anyway.
James is in like full pants and like a nice button-up shirt.
I had a t-shirt.
The rest of
I had
us
a
were like
t-shirt.
hiking ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well, James, you brought us in. Why don't you bring us out?
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening to the Cool Breeze podcast, episode 6. Yeah, thanks for listening, and see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.